My name is Goranka Horjan. I'm the director of Ethnographic Museum in Zagreb, the capital of Croatia. My museum has a huge collection, which is mainly of national origin, but also we have non-European collections, and we have other European collections from the neighboring countries. The round table in Museo Roca is on difficult heritage, on dissonant heritage. In Europe we are full of that, especially in the countries like Croatia with thousands years of history and a lot of political changes, monarchies, republics, states, kingdoms that ruled over the territory. Political changes in the region also had an influence on museum collections which were established. First part of our collections were of course shared with the different capitals we had. Some of our objects are in Vienna, some in Budapest, some in Belgrade. But on the other hand, in our collections we also have a lot of items that belong to the neighboring states. So this is a kind of diversity that is present in our collections due to different past systems and states we were in. And what we are discussing today is how to present these multiple layers of history to our viewers. You always have one thing which is somehow very important to notice when you have this dissonant heritage and difficult heritage in question, is that the more you are away from the period you describe, people get more romantic views about the past. One of the best examples in Europe for me, I must say, is the House of European History in Brussels, which is made with a chosen subject comparing. For example, you had an interactive table where you can compare how, for example, one family lived in socialist Czechoslovakia and one family in France. For example, the student in France had to pay his scholarship. In Prague, the student needn't. But, you know, when they got employed, the difference in wages was huge. So all these comparisons, may create a more colorful and more detailed picture how life was in a certain period of time. We are having a touring exhibition on Seljan brothers, the great explorers who were born in Croatia, but very soon took expeditions all around the world. In 1903, they went to South America. They disembarked in Rio de Janeiro and explored vast territories in Brazil, in Paraguay, mainly trying to establish and map the river routes for transporting goods. Later, they also came to Argentina, to Chile, explored Bolivia, and in Peru they established their own company. Besides exploring and doing maps, they also wrote diaries, they wrote travelogues and documented their encounters with indigenous people, with immigrants, photographed various places in South America. So it's a really valuable treasury of the continent. So the exhibition about Seljan brothers is exhibited and displayed in Museo Histórico Sarmiento in Buenos Aires, and it will be possible to visit it until the 23rd of April.